Shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel, to the elect, unto you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Seminole Indian descent, so-called Haitians and Jamaicans. You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites according to prophecies, according to the scriptures. Okay. Before I get into my lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Heavenly Father, who the word ignorantly calls God, and through his only begotten Son, in the name of his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Kahalayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and unto the apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. All right. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Once again, peace, love, and blessings, and much protection pertaining to the elect, because salvation is only for the elect to escape of the second death, to escape of the times of Jacob's trouble. All right. And that's according to Bible prophecies, man. But I want to go straight into the point. I want to get the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, Alahayim powers are upon the sinful kingdom. All right. First and foremost, starting off with, the Israelites during this time, the house of Jacob, basically, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. That is the sinful kingdom that went against, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, that sinful nation laden with iniquity. Okay, going back to Isaiah, the first chapter, verse 3 on down to I believe 5, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but also that sinful kingdom also as well is being Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, Egypt, which is called spiritually Sodom and Egypt 2.0, man. All right, I add that 2.0 in it, because this is the revival of the Roman Empire, so on and so forth. Ultimately, the reign of Esau's, Edom's rulership, man. All right. The sinful kingdom of America, because this is a sinful kingdom that pushes wickedness all around the earth, all around the world. And we understand that via through the spirit. We understand that via through prophecies, man. It links up and corresponds the characteristic traits of Esau, Edom, going back to various scriptures in the Bible, man. That's how we know who is Esau, Edom. That's how we know who are the wicked that are ruling today. That's how we know what land, being the well-favored harlot, the land that deceiveth all nations by the way of their philosophies and the way of life and democracy, so on and so forth. That's the same memo that America has to govern all these other nations all around the world, man, to divide and to conquer and to rape, rob, and murder. That's just the whole MO of Esau's Edom. All right. Starting off with the elites, the Amalekites, man. Let me read from the top. Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. All right, because the Lord at the end of the day is going to go after that sinful nation, that sinful kingdom, starting off with, the Israelites. And the way that's going to happen is being judged by the way of Jacob's trouble, in the various calamities and tribulations that's going to come upon this earth via through Jacob's trouble. Okay. And also he's going to destroy Babylon the Great by nuclear fire from off of the face of the earth, that this land be not dwell anymore, man. All right. And going into the eyes of the Lord. The eyes of the Lord represents the angels. Okay. And I want to get a precept, because at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai sent out angels to do his bidding. All right. All spirits are created for and by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's what people have to realize. All right. How the Lord operate is like a hitman. All right. The boss man himself don't do, to get hit, quote unquote, get his hands dirty, or, get his hands into, doing his bidding. No, he get his hitmen. All right. His, as the Lord, his angels and demons, because the Lord controls both sides, good and evil. All right. Going back to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. The Lord created all these things. And going back in the account, I believe in 2 Kings, when the Lord had that council, how he was gonna persuade the fellow at Ramoth Gilead. All right. Basically putting that lion spirit upon his prophet, saying that he was going to prosper. And at the end of the day, the Lord judged him, man. All right. Continuing on, let me go in Proverbs 15 and verse 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. All right. And ultimately, the eyes of the Lord are the angels. And when you go back unto Amos chapter 9 and verse 8, when you look up that word God in all caps, it literally means in the Paleo Hebrew, Allah Hayim, all right, which means the powers or angelic ones, more than one, or simply means angels or even demons, because demons are just angels doing the bidding in wickedness. Because once again, the Lord created evil. He created wickedness as well, man, because he's a just balance. All right. And that's what, a lot of people fail to realize. And when you speak to certain individuals, they got to have those. But why would God do that type of spirit? Ultimately, you don't question the Most High due to your ignorance, man. All right. If you inquire of the Lord of spiritual things, all right, prophecies, the understanding, interpretation thereof, just like the old prophets, the prophets are old. All right. And the Lord revealed unto them his secrets, man. Going back to Amos chapter 3, verse 7. So I'm going to read this again. Proverbs 15 and 3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. All right. And that's just how the Lord operates. He got his angels giving him the status quota on how people are doing on the earth. All right. Brighter sun. Okay. Ecclesiasticus of the book of Sirach, chapter 23 and verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. All right. Deep down to the spirit. All right. That's why when we come in the name and in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, we cut people deep, man. It don't just hit nerves or push people buttons. Nah, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he moves spirits, man. All right. Also a precept for that is Hebrew chapter 4 and 12. All right. The word is sharper than any two-edged sword, man, piercing asunder in joint and narrow and in spirit. All right. Because this truth hurts, and the Lord know how to call people out through the spirit, man. He got his men doing that. And ultimately the Lord got the angels of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai watching over, and beholding all the good and all the evil. All right. And no, we're not perfect. All right. Because we're all doomed according to the flesh. But the Lord has that remnant that he will protect and will rescue in that day, that has no guile in their mouth, no type of pollution or anything, man, even though they're still basically polluted through that flesh, man. All right. Because all Israel has transgressed thy law. All Israel falls short of the glory. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai made sure, hey, he's bound to his promise and his words, man. In the last days, the prophets, roughly paraphrasing, shall stand up in their light. All right. And for the Lord to continue on with the movie and follow out with the script through the scriptures, we know that the remnant, a small sanctuary, which consists of the 144,000 of the prophets, the men of the Lord, 12,000 out of each tribe, and then the 1/3, the large multitude, all right, of men, women, and children that's going to be believing and following after the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And it just makes sense, man, because the Lord is not going to utterly destroy Jacob, which means completely wipe us out, man. The Lord promised an elect, and the elect has not been saved yet. They still have to go through the tribulation, through much tribulation. Ye shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. That greatest tribulation is the times of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay. And like I said, it's gonna be bad. And they showing the glimpse in these movies, man. Like Leave the World Behind. A lot of people talking about that. You got a new, movie coming out in a couple of months called Civil War. So come on, man. These devils know what's up. Revelation 12:12. These devils, like, they stupid, but at the same time, they're not fucking dumb, man. The pride makes them so ignorant to the fact that they really think that they can defeat a higher entity. All right. They really believe themselves to be the Most High God, man. They really believe themselves to be the people. All right. So, yeah, man. The Lord is about to judge this place and visit this place. And what made me go into this, all right. Matter of fact, let me get this. Let me get Daniel 12. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. All right, written in the book of life, man. All right, the ones that's going to be written and be found in that book shall receive salvation. It just said you shall be delivered during the time of trouble that was never such, as a nation been on this planet Earth, man, roughly paraphrasing. All right. So basically it's going to be the worst and the most terriblest times of all mankind in a nutshell. Jacob's trouble is the future of total annihilation of America, man. All right. And all the empires that think that they're going to rise and be up next, man. Going back to Psalms 2:8. Why do the heathen imagine a vain thing? And then when you go to Psalm, the first chapter, and verse 8, if I'm not mistaken, the Lord said that he should give, us, the heathens, for and a heritage, man. All right. Which is going to come in